This is the startup procedure for the Cosmec. Green light. First we're going to home our axis homing button. I like to go down to the Z-axis and click home. Alright, so what you can see, the Z-axis moves just a tiny little bit, goes back to its neutral spot. You can clear this message, but you don't have to. And then go up 1 to the Y, hit the green button, and no matter where it's at, it's going to go back to its homing procedure, which is approximately in that corner. It's going to go past, and then it's going to go over just a little bit, and then it's going to stop. So I was going to go past and then back to where it wants to stop. So you can do this again. It's like not going to hurt anything. You could do it, you know, over and over just to whatever, make sure you got it or whatever. All right, we can clear it, but again, you don't have to. You can just go up to the X. Even though it's at zeros, it's still going to move, and then it's going to go back. So if we watch the machine, it's going to move, and then it's going to go back just a tiny little bit. All right, so we're going to clear that out now. We're going to go to auto mode, and initially our rapid right there is 0%. So we're going to increase our rapid here until it goes to 100. And on rapid, it can't go past 100. But if we look at feed, it's going to already be at 100. And for example, if I hit the plus button, it will actually go past 100. So in screen to machine, whatever you set your feeds at, say you're at 100 inches per minute, 100% of that is 100 inches per minute. But if you were, for whatever reason, at 125, you then would be at 125 of 100 inches per minute. So anyhow, keep that at 100 where it normally is at. For some reason, if you're cutting a small part and it's just an offcut and you're worried about it moving, I will come over here and just, because I know how it works, I will knock down the feed to maybe 50 or 60% or something like that. Not good for tool life, not good for a lot of things, but in real life you don't have time to waste screwing around with parts moving and recutting parts. So knock that feed down a little bit, that's where you do it. Alright, so now we're ready to go to a part program. We're going to hit F4 and it's going to bring the Rolodex up. We're going to do part program, select directory, and right there, directory 1, directory 2, directory 3, every time I hit select directory, every time I hit select directory, it's going to keep rolling through the directories. So I'm looking for directory 2. One thing I can do to double check is it's August 4th at 15:23, and I know that I just sent this over just a little bit ago. So here, I'm going to take my nest, my first sheet, 5/8 two-side melamine, R200101N, R200101N. Again, I'm just using the keys to go up, down, whatever I want. Okay, R200101N. Check it, double check it, quadruple check it. You don't want to be running sheets multiple times. All right, activate. Watch the screen blink. See how the screen blinked there? Do it again. It doesn't hurt to do it more than once. If you don't activate it, whatever was activated previously, when you hit the execute button, if I didn't activate my new sheet, the last sheet is still in place. It's on deck in the brain of the CNC, so you gotta activate that thing. It's easy to tap it and maybe it doesn't take. I always watch the screen blink. And you can activate it 5 times, it doesn't matter. Anyhow, check it, double check it, activate, green button 1 time, pops the pins up. Green button a 2nd time, we get to work. Machine starts moving, vacuums come on, suction starts. So right now, I don't want to do that. I want to, grab my material, clean off my table. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to set the phone down right here and go through that real quick. And execute. This is the nest that I'm cutting right now. So right now it's doing a assembly boring hole in those dados. It's going to give me a little button in the back right part. It's going to do the line boring for that shelf right there. So here it's the drill spindle only. Doing that assembly boring with just a single hole. And when it goes to do the shelf, it's going to punch down all of them right there. Goodbye to line boring, gentlemen. Alright, done with line boring. Now it's coming over to get a dado bit. That's going to be a 1/2 inch, yep, a 1/2 inch 2-flute down spiral. And it's going to do all the dados and rabbits. After that, it's going to put it away, and it's going to grab this one right here, which is our compression bit. Here's our button in the back of the part. Just a little indicator of the back of the piece. We've got a program written. This right here is just about 1 millimeter deep only. That is for, this is a Lazy Susan bottom, and our Lazy Susan pivot kit is going to screw right into those little indicator marks. We won't have to measure where the center of our pivot kit goes, because we have those little indicator marks made. We have part intelligence made in Screen to Machine.